Imagine a world where the fate of nations rests not on human hands, but on the wings of a pigeon. This isn't science fiction. This was Project Pigeon, America's audacious and frankly bizarre plan to win World War II. Our story begins in 1940. On a train hurtling across the American landscape, a young behavioral psychologist, B.F. Skinner, watches a flock of birds wheel and turn in perfect unison. An idea sparks in his mind. An idea so radical it could change the course of modern warfare. What if you could teach a pigeon to guide a missile? By 1943, with the world engulfed in war, Skinner's idea was no longer just a theory. Deep within a secret lab in Minneapolis, Project Pigeon was born. The goal was to create a pigeon-guided bomb. The concept was deceptively simple. A lens at the front of a missile would project an image of the target onto a screen inside. A trained pigeon, harnessed in the nose cone, would peck at the image on the screen. The training was ingenious. Skinner used his method of operant conditioning, rewarding the pigeons with a grain of food for each correct peck. Through a meticulous step-by-step process, the pigeons learned to recognize and track targets, ships, buildings, tanks with astonishing accuracy. They were trained to peck relentlessly. Even in simulated high-speed dives with loud engine noises and shaking, their focus unbroken. To ensure reliability, Skinner devised a three-bird system. 3 pigeons would be placed in separate compartments, each pecking at their own screen. The missile's control fins would only adjust if 2 or all 3 pigeons agreed on the target's location, a primitive but effective form of a majority rules voting system. Prototypes of the nose cone were built, strange contraptions of wires, lenses, and harnesses. Designed to house these feathered pilots, the team ran countless tests. High-speed pecking simulations proved the pigeons could make multiple corrections per second, far faster than any human pilot of the time. The data was clear. The system worked. Declassified documents showed that the pigeons achieved a remarkable level of precision. But a question lingered in the dusty labs. Could this strange device convince the top military brass? The climax arrived in 1944. Skinner and his team prepared for a crucial demonstration for top officials from the National Defense Research Committee. They set up a perfect simulation. The lights dimmed, the equipment whirred to life. A simulated target, a destroyer ship, appeared on the screen. With unwavering focus, the pigeon inside the test unit began pecking, perfectly tracking the ship as it moved. It was a flawless performance. The pigeon had proven it, could guide a bomb directly to its target. But as the lights came up, Skinner was met with silence, followed by skeptical smiles. The military leaders, accustomed to mechanical solutions and brute force, couldn't wrap their heads around trusting a pigeon with $1 million missile. "We have a problem," one official finally said, "and that is that we're not going to put a pigeon in the nose of a missile." Despite the overwhelming success of the demonstration, the project was cancelled. The idea was just too unbelievable, too absurd. Project Pigeon was briefly revived in 1948 by the Navy. But with the rapid advancement of electronic guidance systems, the age of the pigeon-piloted missile was over before it ever truly began. Skinner's feathered soldiers were retired. Today, Project Pigeon is remembered as a curious footnote in military history. It's a tale of incredible ingenuity, a testament to the untapped potential of the natural world, and a reminder that sometimes the most brilliant ideas are simply too strange for their time. The next time you see a pigeon, remember its ancestors were once trained to be the world's first smart bombers. Thanks for watching, and if you enjoyed this piece of history, be sure to like and subscribe for more.